experienced trauma and losses between May 2020 and today. In May of 2020, I lost my oldest brother. In July of 2020, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. In May of 2021, I received a secondary breast cancer diagnosis. And just recently, this past June, I lost my mom. Battling breast cancer, losing both of my breasts, enduring 10 surgeries, losing my brother, and then my mom has really tested my mental health. Grief is something we all deal with or will deal with in our lifetime. So I know I will continue the process of grieving for my mom. However, coming to terms with the fact that I had breast cancer was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. There's so much anger, so much fear, so many why me. I've prayed countless times to God to spare my life. I cried every day. I got caught in a vicious cycle of asking why and how, while being overwhelmed with anger, fear, and sadness. My days literally became living from doctor's appointment to the next appointment or surgery. Therapy wasn't something I had tried before, but I came to the realization that I needed help processing my emotions. So when I realized cancer was winning, I made the decision to enter therapy, and I had to ask for help.
Hey y'all, my name is Paige Grayson, and I've struggled for a long time with just not feeling super good about me. I grew up in a household where you had to be strong and show emotion. Didn't tell your business. You better not tell your business outside of the house. So this turned me into a person where I just never was able to talk about how I was feeling. It just made me mean. It made me angry. A lot of off relationships. Lost friends because there's nobody wanted to be around that kind of energy. Trouble at work. Just a lot of stuff that just didn't feel good. And I had nobody to talk to. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go. I just kept on being me and masking this super confident person that I wasn't. Really wasn't. And then I saw this guy dancing in the parking lot in around 2004, named Ziggy. And my whole life, literally, he gave me something to feel good about in myself. Because one thing I can do, I don't care what nobody say, I can dance.
Sure can, Paige. You sure can.
And line dancing just gave me a new outlook on life. I started being kinder to myself. Started meeting new people, and I would never talk to anybody. I didn't want to. Sometimes I don't now. But it just gave me an opportunity to know that I am enough. If you feel like at any point that you are struggling, reach out to your Thank you for your patience.
Good evening. My name is Erica Hounshell. If you're suffering in silence, or suffering alone, or you know someone who is suffering, I offer these thoughts. The ability to show others how you feel isn't always easy. How you decide to communicate with people is always valid. Whether it be a text, phone, letter, virtually, or in person. Having someone there without judgment is a blessing. In many instances, we as people just want to vent, express our emotions, or even just to know that someone is there. Active listening, paying attention to the person is pivotal. It's pivotal when that person has decided that you are the person in the moment that they choose to be open with. I stand before you as a peer, a sister, a friend, and even a stranger. I want you to know that I'm cheering for you, and I want you to all win in your endeavors, as your heart knows what a win feels like and what it looks like. I want you to know that you are special, and that you're valuable. Please know that you're loved by many, and do not have to go through anything alone. None of us are perfect, and that's on purpose. As a person that people depend on without prejudice, ridicule, or shame, I leave you with this. It's 100% okay to lean on someone.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Chris Blues, and 2023 was a very trying year for me and my family. I experienced a pain that will never be eclipsed by a parent. I lost my son in August. And at that time, I was feeling every emotion possible. I was sad, I was angry, I was confused, and I just couldn't come to grips with how this could happen. When I came to the hospital, it was nighttime. And when it was finally time for me to leave, the sun was out. And it was at that moment I realized that though my world was devastated, the world continued to move and continued to go on. But it was also at that moment that I was reminded to myself to whom I belong to and what will be required in order for me to even try to get through this. And that's my relationship with God. I tapped into it and remain tapped into it to be the source of strength in order for me to navigate this. I gave it to God, and He provided the comfort that allowed me to still be thankful, allowed me to speak life into others, and continue to praise. So I say to you, if you're holding on to anything that could possibly keep you from what God has in store for you, I encourage you to release it. That doesn't mean you forget it. You release it. And watch how he'll work it out for you.
Hi, Linedance Family. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tammy Ruel, and I'm a licensed psychiatrist. We are living in very stressful times, and this presentation was designed to bring the conversation of mental health into life. The Linedance community, like the larger community around us, has members in it who are in pain and suffering. The Photoshop glamour that you see on Facebook is not the whole story. If you're having trouble and are feeling down or depressed, please talk to someone about it. There is no shame in needing and asking for help. Whether friend, family member, or professional, they can provide support, create optimism, and help you find a path to feeling better. Never be afraid to ask for help. Self-doubt and negative self-talk affect all of us at times. It can be occasional or daily, leading to debilitating low self-esteem and confidence. It can affect every aspect of life, impacting your job, relationships, and health. Being kind, encouraging, and accepting of yourself and others is a goal worth seeking. It takes time and work, but you're worth it. Surround yourself with gentle reminders that you are important and necessary. Always remember you are enough. Talking openly and honestly about your feelings, fears, desires, and struggles helps you improve the way you cope with challenges. Having a solid support system can lessen loneliness and feelings of isolation. It can reduce stress, distress, depression, anxiety, and fatigue. This can come from friends, family, in-person support groups, online supports and communities, or even your Linedance family. When you share, others are encouraged to do the same. So make sure you lean on someone and let somebody lean on you. Stress, the blues, depression, and anxiety can often bring out intense negative thoughts. These thoughts can interfere with your daily activities and connections with others. They can interrupt your sleep and prevent you from leading a happy and healthy life. Letting go allows you to clear your mind and find a sense of calm. Mindfulness, prayer, meditation, deep breathing are just a few ways that you can find calm in the midst of a storm and release the burden. Releasing the burden can bring you a sense of serenity and peace and transform your life. Lastly, everyone knows that if you have a medical emergency, you call 911. I also need you to know 988. 988 is the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. This is an organization of mental health professionals who are trained to help prevent suicide and provide resources for those in crisis. The 988 Lifeline provides 24/7 free and confidential support. There's a website for more information. It's www.988lifeline.org, and it's filled with amazing resources, including specific supports for Black mental health, LGBTQIA, veterans, youth, and more. I promise, whatever your situation, they have resources to help. Remember 988. Let's be a community that cares. Dancers, take a bow.